Hey guys, just sort out my laptop. Okay. Okay, a few of you in here already. All right. Hello to Kashi, Lizzie, Sandy, Liz, Senga, Hannah. Hey guys, how are we all doing this evening? Yes, Hannah, I quite agree. What funny weather indeed. Hey Peggy. Just put out of the way. There we go. Okay. How are we all doing this evening? Are we all right? Happy Sunday. Stream o'clock. I've got my sailing ferry out this evening. I've been working on this all day today. I'm at 1,070 stitches. Hey Lizzie, a bit tired. Hey Anna Karen. Hi Kelly. I'm all right, thank you, Sandy. Are you well? I am. The weekends seem to go by in a flash, don't they? It doesn't seem like 2 seconds since I was logging off after my shift on Friday at work, and here I am already getting ready for Monday morning. Hey Betty, Mona. My nails match the project. Yeah, they do, don't they? Hi Cheryl. Oh, good. I'm glad you are, Sandy. Good to see you. Have YouTube open the window to upload a quilt block video? Will be scheduled on the 19th. Awesome. No, I don't know why I did that. What do I need to do? Oh, no, I was right. We need to have a weekend between the weekend. That's true. We could do with the weekend lasting the 5 days and the working week lasting the 2. And then Monday morning work week sucks. That's true. Equally true. Equally true. Take a photo and give you a sneak peek on Wednesday if I remember. Awesome. Thank you, Kelly. So Sew and Tell thread is open, so do pop me something on the thread. Don't forget as well, we had a finishers thread, so if you have done a finish as well or an FFO, pop it on the finishers thread as well. Ready for September finish parade, as it were. Hey Otter. Yes, I am working on my sailing fairy tonight, my Paintree Crafts one. Hey Cheryl. I just looked on Facebook, found one posted 4 days ago. And there's a live stream thread for tonight. And then there is, the last week I posted the finishers thread. So there is a live stream thread for tonight. If you just search for my name in the group, Liz, then you should find it. How to get 2 blocks mailed to Maryland. Oh, right. Exciting, Kelly. Hey, Katinka. Okay, Cheryl is working on her Santa for cross stitch. And Mona says the colour in the chart's beautiful. Yeah, they really are in this one. In this Sailing Fairy. It's absolutely, the colours are absolutely stunning. Hey Viv. So yeah, what are you guys working on? What is on your frames and stands? I got this chart, but I haven't worked on it for a while. Yeah. Putting a few more stitches blank in the project. Putting some on tell. Yeah. I'm at 33.6% on this one now, Lizzie. So I'm over the third of the way. It's not particularly confetti heavy, but it's got lots of scattered stitches. There's not many onesies and twosies, but lots of stitches in one colour that spread out kind of thing. Not a lot of block stitching in this one. Mona's working on Lady of the Flag. Elephant Puzzle, Adrian Chesterman, Painfully Crafts for Sandy, 28.97%. Lord Snuggle Kitty for Peggy by LSK Stitching on Etsy. Fabulous. It is a lot. Yeah, I all of a sudden this one just seemed to zoom along. Yes, I'm very happy with how this one is going. Hey Catherine. Catherine's coming in from Facebook, hoping to get the owl some eyes, says Hannah. Sweetheart Hill by Plum Street, your samplers for Ficklotta. Cycle through 4 projects today, being indecisive. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's good to cycle through. I had a day, I can't remember, was it Thursday, Andy, when I just couldn't settle?
Yeah.
I was stitching on my oldest vanity, and for some reason I just couldn't settle into my stitching. It took me so long, and I think I had about 600 stitches to do, and it took me forever to do them, and I was just getting mad at it because I kept putting the needle in the wrong place, and I kept unthreading the needle, and then I did a whole block of stitching in the wrong block. But I haven't frogged it because it doesn't look any different to the other block, so I've just left it. So I've got a 100 stitch block fudge in my oldest vanity. Okay. Catherine says, hi to all in the middle of a storm, hoping that the electricity stays on. Nothing much for Anna Karen tonight. Managed to get a paper cut in a stupid place. Don't want to risk staining. Yeah, not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. I had a paper cut, and it was right on the pad of one of my fingers, and every time I pressed the needle in, the needle went into the paper cut. It took forever for that one to heal, because I can't wear plasters while I'm stitching on my fingers. It just feels weird. My brain just doesn't compute them and stitching. Doing some diamond painting tonight, says Viv. Fabulous. Kelly says, look at Summerland wildfire, everyone. We are waiting to hear if our niece and her family still have their house or not. Oh, heck. Well, hoping for a good outcome there, Kelly. Hey, Vicky. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I've had these for a couple of weeks. I'm not quite sure when we're next having them done, actually. Thank you for that. Hi, Petra. Am I planning some new starts? Is the American Mirabilia ladies from Prague. I'm not sure when I'm planning to start them ones yet, Petra. But I have. I've got to source fabric for them. But I certainly have the patterns, so I definitely wanted them. But I haven't even started my seahorse lady. Seahorse. I can't remember the flipping name of it. It'll come to me. But yeah, I will at some point. Huge fire blew up fast late Friday night and I had to evacuate at a moment's notice. Oh, blimey. Yes, thank you, Viv, the Legend of Freya. Thank you. Cindy's just got in from the car show. Did I miss anything? Not at the minute, Cynthia. But do pop something on So and Tell if you're able to do so, if you've got something to share. Working on a crochet blanket. I seem to have accumulated a few over the last 2 weeks. No idea how that happened. Makes you happy. Prayer, thank you, Sandy, as well. My brain is just not braining today. This one is 4 centimeters long, inside of the finger, diagonal across both joints. So every time I move, ouchie. Yes, that is an ouchie indeed. That sounds quite painful. My brain's not working very well either. Yeah, I don't know what it is today. I think I'm probably a little tired, but still, my brain should be braining and it's just not braining. Hey, Lorna. A new face. Tell us a little about yourself. What is your real name? What do I call you? Are you working on a project? Let me know. When Lady of Flag was released, I like it because I have American friends and family. Yeah. I think Sarah's still got a few of the patterns, hard copies. So, you know, if you were looking at them, take a look at Pain Free Crafts. Hi, Sherry. I'm tired, says Viv. Work most of yesterday and straight to a late night with friends. Ooh. But you know, that's life, and as long as you enjoyed it. But after 9/11, the Americans in the news group turned on Canadians and posted some vile things. After Gandhi rescued the stranded planes, I couldn't stomach that. Oh, yeah. I get that, Kelly. And because Sarah thought it was a good idea to open a new pack with garbage bags that had a cardboard wrapping. Ooh. Heck. Painful times, Anna Karen, but fingers crossed it heals quickly. I do think definitely not having it covered will obviously help, but it is inconvenient, isn't it? Okay. I didn't do those, but I did do those. Did I do that stitch? Yes, I did. It will be okay tomorrow. Oh, I hope so. All right. I'm still waiting for my uncle to finish my stand, and I'm really hoping for it so I can get cracking and stitching on my painting fairy. I'm getting quite excited now. Lana is my real name. I live in Oklahoma, USA, caring for my dying mother. I'm stitching like crazy on over 50 whips, but I do a lot of different crafts. Welcome, Lana. And it sounds like you have quite a lot on your plate there, being a carer for your mum. And I do hope that it's not too difficult, complex, distressing, all of those things. You know, it's very hard caring for somebody, much less somebody that you're very close to, you know, close relatives. So yeah, and over 50 whips, wow. And you do say you do a lot of different crafts. Awesome. Awesome sauce. I love lots of different stuff. It's very nice to have that variety, isn't it? So yeah, we'll be doing show and tell as usual at about 8:15. Andy will be ready with the bell.
I have the bell out as we speak.
Yep, there we go. We got the bell. So yeah. I certainly do. It is hard, but I have my wonderful stitching family for support like Lizzie. Oh, that's good. That is good. Fancy hot chocolate, but the way it's going, it might be tempting fate having that near stitching. Yeah. Do you know what? I don't think there's a single piece of mine, apart from perhaps my model stitch, that doesn't have a splodge or a stain or something on it. I think it's just part of the process, isn't it? Yeah. So what have I been doing this weekend? Nothing much. Yesterday didn't go anywhere at all. I sat and stitched all day. I got 1,800 stitches in, so I was happy about that. Plus, I started my newest model stitch because all of the materials arrived yesterday morning. So I got that prepped and put in the first probably 100 or so stitches. So yeah. And then today my stepdad's been and his daughter's been. And we had a simpler dinner today. Didn't do a roast, it was too warm, so we had steak pie. Apart from the one who's allergic to onions, and she had a chicken pie. Chips and peas. Very nice. I love watching your streams. I'm still playing catch up. Well, there's plenty there. A lot of videos. These twice weekly streams have been quite a nice thing, not only for me to do, but I think I've had a lot of good feedback about them. So they are a way to retreat from the world for a little while, aren't they? That's what I like about YouTube. We each have each other's backs, unlike some social media sites. Yep. I surely do. I'm most bummed that I can't stitch tonight as planned. Oh, bless you. Sonny's coming over for dinner, says Kelly. Daughter has plans with co-workers at one of the vet clinics. Cool. Okay. Hey, Gio. How are you doing, lovely? Are you better? I decided last week as my last physio session, says Viv, operated knees not feeling tight, and now bed's back well. Waiting for appointment for the other one. Awesome. As long as you're happy, that's what matters. Recovery's going well, surgical follow-up tomorrow, and they'll take the drain out. Awesome. I'm glad about that. And I hope that you're doing well. And for anybody post-operative, I would say the same thing. I hope you're doing as you're told. Very important that you do as you're told. My brother's very naughty for things like that. He doesn't do as he's told. He always thinks he knows better than the doctors, and he had his knees done, just like you, Liz, one at a time. And, he thinks he knows better than the doctors. But yeah, so do as you're told. Good news, Liz and Gio. Yes, indeed. Life and health throws these little curveballs at us. Or great big whacking curveballs at us, depending on how you look at it. And I know that a few of our people in the group have been hospitalised or unwell, or there's been something that's prevented them from participating as they normally would from circumstances that they can't control. And I do hope that any of you that have been unwell are better. Those of you that are currently going through it, get through it with no problems. And those of us upcoming and future operations and things, fingers crossed that everything goes as it should for you. But yeah, I know a few of you have had a few difficulties. I also have a message from Patsy. I reached out to Patsy this week as well because I've not heard from her for a little while. And as I suspected, well, I was talking about her on the stream I think it was on Wednesday. As I suspected, she has been very busy with grandchildren and so on. But she's going to try and make it into live, I think hopefully Wednesday, she said. I don't think she can make it today. But yeah, I did let her know that she was missed. And maybe I ought to start and do a bit of a roll calling group for people who are missing from lives when they're missing regular life. Maddie's been missing for a few weeks. I hope she's okay. Got some magic blue tablets for a GP and a pain in a non-operated knee. I can stand up without discomfort. That is good news. Well, fingers crossed that they keep working. Victoria. Cat distribution system's working again. So yesterday on my stitchy day, I had some stitches from my Lord of the Rings stained glass to do, and then I had 1,000 stitches in my Saturday stitch, which was my bizarre bookshelf, and I spent a lot of time working in a lot of threads. which was fun. But, you know, part threads, I don't mind them, but every so often I like to work them in and get rid of them. So that's what I did. The ultrasound results back this week. Needed to say there's still cancer in there. It was open, it was taken out with the mass back in May. Powers that be obviously think I can handle it. So handle it I will. We have everything crossed for you, Otter. Needle in the Dutch. Monique. Hey Monique, good evening. Sorry, it's taken me a minute there to remember. My brain is not braining today. It is definitely not braining. Pattern stitching tonight is my favourite of your whips. Oh, thank you. This one, Sailing Fairy, yeah. I took it to the big stitch and I showed Sarah the progress on it and she was blown away. You know, she thought it looked amazing, so... I get to stitch on to the moon and back tomorrow for the first time in rotation since the big stitch. So that'll be exciting as well. And for those of you in the UK, I don't know if you're aware, if you're not in the Floss Friends UK group, you may not be. Floss Friends UK have released the first of their retreats for 2028. A February retreat in my hometown. I've signed up for it already. Because why not? You getting ready for your bus, chicken? Okay. Victoria has been to work today at the Home of Bargains, and now she's ready for going home. Aren't you, kid? She's wiggling her bum at me. Oh, grass on you, Victoria. Wish could go, but can't plan ahead with finances and studying. No, it's not the one at Magna. That's the big stitch. This one is a Floss Friends UK retreat, which is a lot less people than the Magna one. It's about 60 to 80 people, as opposed to the, I think it was 300 this time at Magna. Yeah, and then I know what you mean, Lizzie, there. I will start ring fencing money. Paid a deposit, but I shall start ring fencing money for him. So between retreats and sci-fi cons, I don't think I could add any more in at the moment. Yeah, I understand that. Where's the stitch? It's there, but I'm mismarking one off. That's where it is.
You going, missus?
Are you off then, chicken? Okay, love you lots. I know I won't see you tomorrow, but will I see you Tuesday perhaps? Okay. Sleeping.
Are you sleeping Tuesday night?
Are you now? Does Hannah know?
Hannah's going to get to know, I should think.
Safe trip, kid.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir.
One of these days we will get Toria to talk on camera.
Yeah, she's not the chatty kind, is she? Might as well have done the, she might as well have learnt sign language. Which is actually on my bucket list of things to do. To learn some sign language.
Well, I'll start you off.
Funny. I didn't even need to look round. Lizzie says I'll be second year of Open University by then. Awesome. Bacon.
5-0. Don Simon. Oh, that's I'm drinking it. Bye, Dan.
Cheddar, tiny milk, tiny bread. Okie dokie. I'm studying modern art at the moment. It's not my favourite type of art, Turner Prize, but hey ho. That's Victoria's shopping list, by the way, because she won't be able to come shopping with us tomorrow, but Mama gets to buy her some bits. Okay. Hey, Shez. Hey, Cynthia. Lots of you coming in now. Good evening to you both. Just hopped on. Fabulous. I wish paper patterns could celebrate zeros. Hey, have you got a zero, Hannah? Because if you have, there you go. Ding dong. Thank you, Cynthia. This is Sailing Fairy. It's a Paint-Free Crafts one. It is retired now, but she's very beautiful. In fact, let me show you guys who are coming in. Let me show you guys the mock-up for this. Let me just zoom out. Let me show you the mock-up. So if you haven't seen this one before, this is the one that I'm working on. And I am somewhere in this area up here. There's the two. So there we go. She is just beautiful, isn't she? It's such a shame it's retired now, because I know that lots of people, you know, have seen this and gone, wow, I want it. But, you know, it is retired, sadly. I love vibrant colours in this section. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks, it's what I miss when not on Pattern Keeper. Well, we still celebrate them. If you know it's a zero. Yes, if you know you have a zero, we will celebrate it. All the little things, because they all add up to a big thing. Okay. It's a relief it's retired. I've got too many lurking in the waiting room. Yeah, I've had this one about 3 years, I think. It doesn't get... It's like a lot of my pieces. I wish I had more time to work on it. But then again, I wish that, you know, days were 36 hours long. But I only worked 8 of them, you know what I mean? I think they're not sure this is my first order from Papercast. Possibly. Hey Carla. Good to see you. Sounds interesting. I want to write. I had the idea. And it was getting down. It was hard as toast. Yeah. So I'm just muttering to myself as I'm reading.
You would tell me off.
I know.
I'm only joking.
I probably would though, you're right.
I just didn't want you to get yourself into trouble, sweetheart. 'Cause, you know.
Yeah. I'm also reading people's replies to other people as well, so. How is Andy?
Andy is fine. Andy is just fine and dandy.
Just Andy is fine and dandy.
Andy is currently finishing the last of a bunch of 5 scripts which I've been working on all day, and they've flowed very nicely, and I'm very happy with them.
Oh, there you go.
I'm in the midst of North Yorkshire here.
And you had some quiz time with Lacey, didn't you, earlier? That was nice. And he spent some time quizzing with his daughter.
I always like writing stuff about North Yorkshire. It's just nice and easy going. Nothing terribly difficult about it.
And then we had our usual Sunday quiz and our local paper one. I got 20 out of 20 this week.
Yes, because you're a brain box.
I am not a brain box.
Well, you're certainly brainier than me. I wouldn't have got all 20.
Wouldn't you?
No,
I bet you
I
would.
wouldn't have got all 20, not a chance.
Some of them are logic, though. I mean, if you just sat long enough and thought about the logic, you perhaps would have done.
I can't get anything that's kind of arty related or literature. I don't do that kind of thing.
Well, neither do I,
That's not
really.
me. So I won't get them ever. Did anyone manage to crack the cryptic crossword clue, which you would have heard in the last Stitch With Me? Has that one gone out yet?
Which one? My chatty one?
Yeah.
Yes, it went out on
If
Saturday.
anyone saw that video, did anyone get the answer? I'll just remind you of it. The clue was soulless, gruesome complex.
I do not think I'm Arctic. No, me neither. We're off to Haggerston on the 17th. Hubby can't come with us. He starts a new job then.
To where?
Haggerston.
Where's that?
No idea. You have computer, you have Mac.
I don't know how to spell it.
Haggerston. Sengert, how did you go at the DWP? Was it last Friday that you had the appointment? I hope you told them to do one.
I guess so. It's in London. It's in Hackney.
Hmm.
Oh no, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. It might not be that one. There's another one.
I was going to say, are you sure?
Northumberland.
Northumberland.
It's probably that
Oh.
one. It's probably that one because I wouldn't have thought you'd be going to London for it.
Is there a castle there?
There is actually.
That's where she's going.
Yeah, Haggerston Castle. Yeah. Only the tower and the stable block remain of the castle. It's part of a caravan park owned by Haven Holidays now. So that makes
Very
sense.
nice.
Yeah. Mention any place in this country and I am going to go and find out about it because that's what I do. That's what I do. I can't resist it. You know, at some point I'll probably make a bloody video about it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you as well for a couple of days, Andy. I saw this really fascinating video.
Yeah.
And you might want to make it into a Beyond the Boundaries
That's
or
where it
something
is.
similar.
Where is it?
It's about murder stones.
Describe the video to me, please.
It's from a YouTuber. I
Yeah.
watched it.
Where was he?
somewhere near towards Portsmouth, I think. Yeah, did you watch it?
Not only have I watched it, I've also done that village and covered the story.
Oh, have you? All right.
Yes. Was it Thursley by any chance? And was he talking about
I
the
don't know.
unknown sailor?
Yeah, he was talking about the unknown sailor. Morgue for the cryptic.
Yes, it was Maud, yeah.
Yay! Nice one, Otter. Did you have you not considered doing a Beyond the Boundaries or anything about murder stones?
I do have a video like that, which is the Tales from Village Green. So it's kind of already done it. But that specific story, it's funny that should show up on YouTube just a couple of days after I'd actually been to Thursley, because that's one of the ones where I went to when I was in Surrey last weekend, just gone.
Oh right.
So I knew you were going to say that because Alice had pointed me to it as well. I was like,
well, it popped up on my feed, and it also popped up on Victoria's today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that story. I have told it. The only difference between me and him is he actually went to the stone. I didn't, because you can't drive up there. I ain't got time to be walking up there and actually seeing it, so I just put it in pictures. But yeah, I've covered it. It's quite a gruesome tale as well.
Yes, very gruesome.
Yeah.
Especially what they did to the poor fella. What is a murder stone? So a murder stone is like
it's like a gravestone.
Well, it is essentially a gravestone, but there's no burial.
It's more like a memorial.
It's like a memorial marker, a bit like a cenotaph.
It effectively marks the point where a murder took place. And in this particular case, it was marking the spot where a guy had been pretty much...
Well, he'd been murdered. It was a murder stone.
Yeah, pretty much decapitated by 3 other guys as they were all walking to Portsmouth from London, which sounds like a long trip.
But did you actually go and see his gravestone in the cemetery?
No, but I do mention it, though. I do mention it in there.
Because his gravestone actually has a carving of a depiction of what happened to him.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Because I'm only working 2 days, not had my first pay for a new job yet, we're below the threshold of not needing to be called in. The guy overrode the computer for this time. Oh, good. Next year is 5th of September. They don't do claim loss of wages, so I've lost 3 hours pay. Oh, that's terrible. I think there's one near me. At least I was told it was for someone that died. Yeah, very possible.
And then the ultimate irony is as well, this Friday, just gone, I've seen another one.
There are only about 100 in the whole country.
Yeah, there ain't many. I mean, that's 3 I know of now. So there's that one, the one I saw this weekend, and another one which is near Mansfield. But yeah, they are fascinating things. It's a little bit gory.
Yeah, but there's a story, isn't there? And that's the thing. It means that the story doesn't get forgotten.
Mm-hmm. You're going to want a jingle in a minute, aren't you?
I am going to want a jingle in a minute. I will let you know when. So, last chance, chaps. If you've got anything to pop on so and tell, go do it. Thank you. Whereabouts are you, Ches? Just remind me. It is a lovely evening, yes. Me and the girls had a walk up the shop earlier on.
Yeah, primarily to buy me some more drink.
Yeah, primarily for Andy.
I'm not an alcoholic or anything like that. It's just that I don't drink tea
Andy
or coffee.
doesn't do tea or coffee, so if we've got no soft drink in the house, it's a big problem.
Yeah, I don't drink anything fizzy either if I can help it, because I can't burp. So because of that, I have to drink still stuff mainly. So.
Scottish Highlands can't get any more north. Yeah.
We can, Shetland.
Nothing this time, says Lizzie, too busy studying. No drama. Highlands, well, I'll say the Highlands, Hebrides came up in the quiz today.
Yes.
the largest island, and it's in the Hebrides, and of course it's Lewis and Harris. And I think my stepdad was quite surprised I knew that, but it had a crafting aspect to it because of Harris tweed.
Harris tweed, indeed.
I can see Orkney. Oh, fabulous. Do you know, I was watching earlier on this week, there's a really nice channel called, it's called Alan Barton the Antiquary. And this guy is is a historian. He does a lot of so how am I looking to describe it?
Talks about royalty.
He explains a lot of things, you know, like old traditions and stuff. He takes them apart and he explains them. And one of his videos this week was actually about the Castle of May, which was bought by the Queen Mother. And I didn't know until I watched this video what an extraordinary story that the Castle of May had.
Where is the Castle of May?
It's on the very far tip of the north of Scotland, and it looks out over the sea.
Right.
And it was quite extraordinary. And what the king, obviously, the king inherited it after his grandmother's death, and they haven't changed any of it. You live near there, oh, aren't you lucky? But yeah, it's just such a lovely place. So yeah, if you get a chance, go and watch it, because you know, the king hasn't changed quite a lot. Hasn't changed much, sorry, should I say?
The king himself not changed. It's too long to do for that.
I don't know. The king just put his own stamp on things. You know. I mean, when he moved into Clarence House after the Queen Mother died, he put his own stamp on Clarence House. You know, and he has been known to change things. And Highgrove, I mean, when he bought Highgrove was pretty much a wreck. They changed the garden. Yes, they restored quite a lot of it as well, didn't they? And but yeah, it looks such a lovely place. But yeah, Highgrove was really, it was a wreck when the king bought it, and he did a lot of work at Highgrove, a hell of a lot. And there was a place in Wales that he had as well. He did a lot of work to that. But when he became king, he had to give up a place in Wales because it belongs to the Duchy of Cornwall, which now belongs to his son. Weird, aren't they?
That's William.
Yeah.
Our future king.
I think William will be a good king. I think he certainly knows. He's got a no-nonsense approach. I think he's more like his aunt, Princess Anne.
He's down to earth, isn't he? I don't think he sees himself as a...
He doesn't see himself as above everybody else.
No.
He doesn't have any airs and graces. He'll quite happily stand there and sell the big issue, for example. And he's selling off quite a large chunk of the Duchy of Cornwall, did you know?
I do now.
He's selling it off so he can put the money into housing the unhoused. A few ghost stories and link to what I was told was a monument for an old maid that worked there. Yep.
Where's
that? Castle of May. I did a lot in Dumfries House in Ayrshire as well. Yes, absolutely. I agree about Prince William. Yeah, I have a ton of respect for William. Yep. And I think having Catherine, she's quite grounding as well. I believe that Prince William has a temper. But I think that Catherine reminds him that he doesn't have to show his temper to get the desired outcome.
Well, the reason Catherine's grounded is because of her being a commoner. Or was a commoner.
Yep. very much so. I think there will be a lot of changes once William becomes king.
Yep.
The slimmed down monarchy will be a go. I think he will strip some of the minor royals of their titles and their HRHs, and they will just simply become honourables. I think that Prince Harry's title is on the chopping block, as are the York girls. But we'll have to wait and see what he does. I don't think the king wants to do anything about them because he doesn't want to antagonise his brother, but I think William just is like, well, this isn't good for the monarchy. But that's my opinion, which of course everybody's entitled to, aren't they? I mean, there's a lot of rumours in the American press that the king doesn't have very much longer to live and this and other. But the truth is that we here in the UK, we don't know what the king's cancer is. We don't know what form it takes. Same with Catherine. And, you know, if you've got that information in the States, yes, you may have got some information, but how accurate is it? Who knows? But time will tell, won't it? Comes to us all. Right, let's change the subject and let's have a little bit of show and tell, I think, my dear.
Okay.
Do you have... I'm just going to say, do you have a jingle? The carpet needs a hoover.
So and tell.
Andy's thing. He's doing the windscreen wipers.
I learned that from you. I blame you.
Still looking at your lovely stitchy spot on it, Karen. Okay.
Whew, yeah.
Come on.
Warm.
There we go. Michael's birthday today.
Is it?
He's 65. Thought you were there already, but there you go. Okay, right. Second of August. That's today's. Okay. Danny is working on the triangles to square this one up. Let it load. There we go. And then a border. That looks absolutely stunning. Crochet piece. And look at them. So beautiful. That looks amazing, Danny. What else have we got hanging around in the group? Alice has finally started the bottom half of Out of Africa. So she's essentially halfway there. Nicely done, Alice. What else have we got here? So Anna Karen stitchy spots. August finishes thread. Did we get one on here yet? Ooh, yes, we do. I will be looking at that in the first stream of September, but start to get finishes. Woohoo! Did I show this one on Wednesday? Danny's cracking some brain cells on this one, but really loving it. Can't remember if I did, but if I didn't, there we go. Okay. Kay has started normal service. As you can again make use of a pattern keeper. She wasn't a fan of working off the PDF because her Chromebook died, but we are getting there with an abundance of fruit. Here comes the ice cream man. We are getting there with an abundance of fruit. Getting close to a finish. 8,247 stitches left, and looking at next Friday. So fabulous. Sharon's Biscornu there. Did I show this one? Finished his first Biscornu using a chart. Excuse me. Using a chart from Modern Folk Embroidery. Watched tons of tutorials and it was better than anticipated. This one is a gift for a neighbour, but Sharon will be definitely making one for herself. I love Biscornus. I haven't made one myself in a long time, but really beautiful. So, yep, fabulous. Okay. I showed Sarah's there, yeah, and Red was looking for some Mirabilia suggestions, and I think that she might be looking at this blue in the middle. So, yeah. Gia had a stitchy zoom. Oh, Alex. 97% on her stitching shelf. Come on, Alex. Don't know if I showed this one, but if I didn't, we're showing it again. 97.03%, getting close to that finish. Come on, Alex, you can do it. Let's have a bell for Alex, please, my love. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we did that one. Right, okay. What is the purpose of a Viscorno? They're like an ornament, really, more than anything. But you can use them as pin cushions. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at tonight's stream thread. Excuse me. Jess is just shy of a finish, some sparkles left to add, but she's getting annoyed at the Krynic, so tie that. But oh, isn't she just gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. I think we still have a bell for that one. Okay. Because we're nearly there. And don't forget, Jess, when you're finished, pop it on the finisher's thread. And this is Hazel by Cross Stitching Art. And she's very pretty. And since Hazel's gone in timeout, she's got a new start. Harvest Trio by Jim Shaw, and it's a Mill Hill piece. And wow, look at that. Coming along so well already. Really pretty. So, yeah, fabulous. Peggy is working on Lord Snuggle Kitty by LSK Stitching on Etsy, and she is at 8.01%. Milestone reached. That is coming in quite well there, Peggy, isn't it? And here is the mock-up. Look at him. Super cute. Looking forward to seeing how that one turns out. May just need to be one I had into my stash. Kay deleted the original update comment. She sadly won't be around in the stream tonight. She does have a migraine. She's been fighting it all afternoon. She's just been sick, so she's off to bed until it wears off. So here's where she is today. 209 stitches added, taking her to 79,709 out of 86,157 stitches, or at 92.52%. So milestone reached. Abundance of Fruit retired by Severin Rosen for the 2026 Hayes Sal. 25 count, easy count Lugana using CXC floss, and it's 1/1 full cross. Yeah, it looks super, Kate, and I'm sorry that you're not well, but just this little bit to do. Come on, Kay, you can do it. Go, Kay. And there is the overall view, and just these pictures left to go. There we go. Straighten it up. Fabulous. Okay, Kelly was working on the Kitty Angel for a baby project. On a baby project, I decided to join Jen's category of cats and dogs that she started on the 6th. I found a good video of how to do colonial knots so the kitty has eyes. I'll stitch you the wing before I put this project away again. So, yeah, there's Kelly's kitty. I'm not sure if this is a new start, Kelly, but even if it isn't, we're going to treat it like it is one. So there we go. The chart is from Joan Elliott's book Sentiments and Sayings. He has a few whips out of this book. Viewers of my plus tube will have seen it. This example was made up into a card. You used to work on it before for the acrostic. Well, we're still treating it as a new start. Okay. Cheryl is working on her Santa for cross stitch, Coca-Cola truck. And you can,
is it getting that time already?
You can see that Santa's pretty much, his face is there. Looking fab, Cheryl. But she also has a finish, and this is her dragon. And she finished that on Thursday. So that is awesome, Cheryl. Nicely done. And it's an 11 count stamped stitch. But finishes are finishes, no matter what they're stitched on. Fabulous. So, the other Cheryl is working on GH1857 from Sewed Idea, currently at 15.32%. Love working on houses. So 15% is a milestone reached. We are doing well. Yeah. And just looking at this, it looks like it's on a linen. And it's over 2. But such neat, beautiful stitches. Fabulous, Cheryl. And here is the mock-up. So that is looking good. And there's a bit of pattern there, but there's not much you can get from that, is there? Okay. Hannah, owl number 2 is finished. Branches all finished. So fingers crossed all the cross stitch will be finished next week. And yeah, not be long and this one will be done, Hannah. It's looking awesome. So cute. And Gio is busy working on her Frida Kahlo piece from Etsy. And she's looking amazing, Gio. She's stitched up so quickly. Beautiful. And there is the mock-up. And then here, Senga as a new start. On 25 count marble printed Lugana, and she's using DMC 550, and this is a monochrome dragon. And here is the mock-up. So dragon wrapped around a turret. Some mountains in the background. Hope you enjoy this as much as I'm enjoying mine. Vicky is working on My Blooming Country Home by Heart in Hand. I am using this to practice railroad stitching, so my threads are parallel. I want to enter the county fair next summer. Fabulous. Nice, ready to sort out mine, don't I? To go and do my Rotherham show entry. So there we go. That is the mock-up, and it's made into a pillow band. So yeah, awesome stuff. Liz has managed to build another 3.5 houses in her town. This is Graphic Town from Etsy. The maker, author and artist not listed in the file, but 129 by 166 stitches, 20 count Ada, 6 colours, and she's working it 1/1. No stats as working from paper, but I think building houses deserves a bell. So yeah, looking good, Liz. Keep on going. Doing awesome. And there we go. There is the full mock-up. Cheryl has got this out. Quick Stitch Dragon Soul. Artist is Selena Fenwick. Haid, retired. And she's at a milestone here of 66.12%. 2/3 bar the shouting. Beautiful. And here is the mock-up. I think she looks a little bit like Liv Tyler in profile. Very cool. Monique is sharing 2 milestones, 40,000 stitches and 5.5%. King Louis has a face now. Fantastic. This one is looking awesome, Monique. Really good. And there we go. Well done, Disney. Zanet Cresswell. So, yep. Fabulous. Excuse me. Katinka is working on Tranquility, Max Colours, Heaven and Earth Design. Look how real that looks. Beautiful. 2/1/10, 25 count, 14.38%. I will soon have to make a decision going right or down when moving the frame. Even though I look forward to seeing the dress, I think it will feel weird having half a face looking at me whilst stitching. I quite agree, Katinka, and I think definitely she needs the other half of her face. So she is beautiful, absolutely, and it looks so real. Absolutely stunning. Cynthia is working on Quaker Gardens. Hello from Liz Matthews. That looks beautiful. Love that. And that fabric's got an ever so slight marbling on it as well. Really pretty. Okay, I'm just going to have a look at most recent comments. Make sure I haven't missed anything. And I don't think I have. Let me turn off the commenting. Yeah, some really beautiful pieces in here. So thank you all so much for sharing these lovely pieces of stitching. Okay, let me just check my messages because I'm not sure if Catherine says the internet's out. She'll have to play catch up. Bless her. I hope everything is okay, Catherine, and do stay safe. Come on. And she's been listening to the storm whilst listening in to us here. But yeah, so that's everything. So thank you guys, those of you who commented on Sew and Tell. And now we have the first of our August finishes threads. So don't forget, go and look at the August finishes if you have a finish this month. Okay, so let's get back to some stitches. Oh, yeah. Stepping out, everyone's projects so beautiful. I'll watch later. No worries, Cynthia. Hey, Laurie. Have to head out, catch the replay later. No worries, Kelly. Thank you very much for popping in. Don't forget, if you're on your way out, please leave me a thumbs up. Thumbs ups are always good. Where's this? Oh, I'm on a new thread. That's good, because I've lost where I am. Okay. 3765. Ooh. The only thing I will finish in August is August. Oh dear. Yeah, so next Sunday will be the last stream for a couple of weeks because we're away on holiday Sunday to Sunday. When I come back, I really won't want to be doing a stream on that Sunday. So you will only get this week's stream and next Sunday's stream, and then that will be it for Sunday live streams until September. There will be one more Wednesday stream. Because we are off on our hollybobs. Victoria is here house sitting, and we are away exploring the Kent countryside and coast. And I honestly can't wait. I don't know what I'm going to... Well, I kind of know what I'm going to take with me. Stitching.
You're taking me with me for a start.
I should probably take Magpie. I shall take Pandora. I might take Evelina. Because all three of those, well, Pandora and Evelina can just work in the black. and then magpie for something different. But it's not set in stone yet, because it depends on how much of my transplements I'm going to take with me. I'm going to take my little table with me, and I'm going to take my clamps and magnifier with me.
Of course you are. You're taking your whole stitch setup nearly.
I would imagine so, yeah.
You can't ever separate a woman from a stitching, especially not one as mad about stitching as this one. There are 2 words in that sentence that weren't necessary.
Had to step out during show and tell, but watch it on the replay. No worries, Vicky.
Okay, any of these empty? No.
Nope.
Okay. Why does Toria insist on leaving her slippers in the middle of the floor?
Because she probably does that at home.
Yes. What's the difference between our house and hers?
There probably is not much difference between our house and hers, because she leaves her slippers on the floor here. Her slippers are still here. She's got work uniform here. She's got clean pants here. She's got handbag for going out here. She's got makeup here. She's got shampoo here.
Yeah.
She may as well live here. There isn't any difference between her house and ours.
You make a valid point.
Yes, I do. Yes, indeed I do. The only thing that we don't have here is Victoria's cat. Little Midnight. If my mum lived closer, I'd be exactly the same. Yeah. You see, where I live is halfway, or maybe more towards, closer to where Victoria works than Victoria lives. So I'm probably 2/3 of the way between her house and work. So oh, excuse me, I beg your pardon. And she does have a friend who lives around the corner. What are you chortling at?
Yes, what Victoria didn't take with her.
What did she take? A Don Simon?
So that means your trip to the shop was pretty much pointless.
What flavour is it?
Pineapple and guava.
Right, we'll make sure we get her one tomorrow. Oh dear, 959. Where are you, 959? Yes, hung on the back of one of my kitchen chairs for the past 6 weeks has been one of her handbags. Pretty sure we've got at least one coat of hers here. We regularly wash her work tops. She's got a Converse here.
Did you last delivery of us?
Yes, with my lunch.
That's fine. That's fine.
Some cheesy cheese snips type things, mini cheddars in there. Just some spicy knickknacks. You can help yourself to whatever crisps are in there, Andy, because I bloody paid for them.
I didn't necessarily want crisps, I just wondered where they'd gone. That's
Oh,
all.
okay. And if you want crisps.
Which I don't.
I've done quite well on this today. It's a Sunday stitch, but I like to get in 1500 stitches, and I am currently about 200 stitches up on this stream, so 1250-ish. So I'm going to make, all being well, my 1500 today, which will be good. See if I get an opportunity to do half an hour on my model stitch later as well. Try and keep that ticking over. Sounds like Andy's having a mooch in the kitchen cupboards. Oh, I hear rustling. Cutlery. Let's see what he comes back with.
I can hear you talking about me.
Me? I'm saying nothing of the sort.
I can hear you talking about me. Now you better be saying nice things.
Maybe.
Because if you're not, I'll find out.
What have you got?
I've got a crisp butty.
A crisp butty?
Yeah.
What kind of crisps?
Salt and vinegar McCoys.
I approve. Salt and vinegar crisps on a sandwich. Awesome.
It's the height of British cuisine.
Well, of course. Almost like a deep fried Mars bar or a Wigan kebab. Quality snack. Yes, indeed. Is it a Wigan kebab? Did I get that right?
Yeah, you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Pie in a bar, innit?
Pie butty. Does it have enough for the rest of the class? Come on, Andy, share.
For the rest of the what?
For the rest of the class. Get sharing.
Sorry, guys, because you're a little, just a shop down the road. Can't help you. Can't send Chris through the internet, can I?
Well, this is where we all get to blast Willy Wonka.
What do you mean?
Well, he taught us all in, Roald Dahl actually, taught us all that stuff could be sent through the television. Damn you, Willy Wonka.
What did he know?
Mike TV. I like prawn cocktail crisps on a sandwich as well.
Doing it again, talking about food.
Yeah.
I guess it's my fault this time. Is it?
Possibly.
What is this possibly of which you speak?
Yes, I'm expecting Wonka Vision any day now. Yes, indeed. I'm surprised actually that we haven't, managed to work it out yet. We've worked out a lot of things in the last couple of decades, haven't we? It's worth tearing the roof of your mouth up for a crisp butty. It certainly is. And it's worth having sore white lips for the salt and vinegar, because the more salt and vinegar, the better. I'm a fan of salt and vinegar crisps. But for me, I don't know if I've probably mentioned this before. Salt and vinegar crisps have to be salted and vinegary. So much so that they make your mouth water, and you have that cat's bum mouth. As well as hoverboard, self-drying clothes, self-tying trainers. Yes, that's true. That's true. Yes, yeah. Discos, yes. Yeah, you see, discos aren't bad. Not bad. There's some that I get from Lidl's that are quite good. But I don't go to Lidl very often. Every time we go to Lidl, we end up buying half the shop, including the bakery at the front. I have discovered though recently that Asda's are doing their own tortilla chips, and their cool tortilla, in my opinion, are better than Doritos. Their own brand ones. In fact, I went into Little Asda on Saturday. We've got Little Asda near us, and I was disappointed that they didn't have any. I went to Lidl for ham the other day and came out with a welder. Pringles burn. Yep. I take it then that you're another one there, Ficcolotta, that likes a good old mooch around the what we call the mad shit aisle. I know, CVBs, but that's what we call it in this house. And if we don't have a mooch around that aisle, is it even a trip to Lidl or Aldi?
It's not called that in Lidl.
It's called the middle of Lidl.
Yeah, it's actually called the middle of Lidl, but in Aldi it doesn't have a name. We just call it that.
It's the Aldi special buys, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all it is, but we just call it the magic tile. Big fan of the middle of Lidl.
The only reason we call it that is because it appeared on a meme one time with Jurgen Klopp with a little umbrella on his head, and the caption said, "This is what happens when you go to the match at Aldi."
Yep. I remind you, knick-knack pots, a 1-egg frying pan, and a tortilla warmer.
Do these people know this story?
Would you like to tell it?
I will gladly tell it. So, what year was this? It was about 2017, 18, something like that?
Yeah.
It was a few years after, I appeared in your life, shall we say. Now...
excuse me, appeared. You came crashing into it. Like a very welcome...
In a good way, of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, around that sort of time, we were doing our weekly shop at Aldi instead of Asda, where we go to these days. Because at that time, Aldi was more
the cheapest.
It was cheapest. It was cheapest as well. So, we're cheapskates in this house sometimes, but there we are. So,
have to be with the rising cost of living.
What with going to Aldi all the time, we got used to the idea that the Mad Shit Owl was there. And on several trips to Aldi, Nikki had sort of looked in it and seen a few things. There was a 1-egg frying pan, which is basically a tiny little frying pan that you can only literally put 1 egg in to fry it. There was a tortilla warmer, which is basically what it sounds like. It's like a little pot where you put tortillas in to keep them warm. And a little set of knick-knack pots, which are like, if you imagine with your
They're like
stitching,
1 inch by 1 inch square, these things.
yeah,
They
just
were
like little
tiny.
cubes, little cubes, just for putting
They were
basically tiny bits
tiny.
in. Yeah, you could probably like imagine putting like threads in them, or
You could use them as an oat pot
an oat
for
pot, yeah.
if you were going out to a retreat or something, and you probably fill it in the first 5 minutes.
Now these are all things that Nikki picked up on various trips to Aldi, right? And I decided at some point,
You missed a bit.
what?
I picked them up and I pointed out to you, what the heck is the point of this?
Yeah.
Why 1 egg frying pan? It's tiny.
Yeah.
You know, a frying pan, any kind of cookware is supposed to cover the ring that you're cooking it on.
Yeah, this
This thing was literally that big. It's literally this big.
So anyway, at some point I decided to play a little practical joke on Nikki at Christmas by basically going to an Aldi, picking out all the bits that Nikki had previously seen in our regular Aldi,
and
buying said bits,
yeah,
and wrapping them up for Christmas. And I purposely went to a different Aldi so that when I used my card to pay, it wouldn't show up as our local Aldi on the bank statement. So Nikki thought maybe I'd just nip there while I was in the area for something, you know.
You were, I think, were you village educated at that point?
No, I wasn't, no. Anyway, come Christmas Day, Nikki opens these things and you're like,
what the hell?
What have you done? Why have you done this? Because you said you would. You don't know who would buy them. Well, now I've answered the question. We have.
So I have a knick-knack.
You were interested in them.
Knick-knack pots, a 1 egg frying pan, and a tortilla warmer.
Now the tortilla warmer is in the bottom of the pantry, doing pretty much nothing. It's never been used.
I think that the frying pan is in there too.
I don't know where the knick-knack pots are.
They might very well be in there too.
I'm sure you used them for something, though.
I possibly did.
So, you know. Anyway, yeah, funny story, right?
Alright. Me saying, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
What is the point of that? And then Andy going and buying him. Little socks, shirts and PJs are surprisingly good quality. We don't tend to have much in the wear clothes in our Lidls. There's the occasional bits in the middle of Lidl. But I can't say I've ever bought any, but it's good to know.
Lidl's good for its bakery.
I said that. Sometimes we can't get past the bakery. I love their rosemary and sea salt ciabattas.
Oh, yeah.
Those are gorgeous.
Lidl's good for its bakery. Aldi is good for its...
Aldi's fresh is quite good, I have to say.
Not its fruit. Its fruit's rubbish.
No, I mean, it's fresh. It's meat, cheese.
Oh, yeah, that's all right in Aldi. Morrison's, it's the salad bar.
Yeah.
Asda is good for...
Fruit and veg.
Its bakery's good as well, actually.
Yeah.
Tesco... What's that?
Tesco's bakery and birthday cakes, Tesco.
Oh, yeah, Tesco's good for that.
Yeah.
Sainsbury's, well, we haven't got one, so I can't tell you. Waitrose, don't know because we'd never go in when it's too expensive.
No, we don't have a booth near here.
No.
Or a Budgeons or anything like that.
What else do we got? Iceland's.
Slimming World Meals.
Yeah. That's about it, really, isn't it? I can't think of any other
Lizzie says she shops at Morrison's. Yeah, we like the salad bar in Morrison's.
Yeah, Morrison's salad bar that's a winner. That.
But to be fair, we don't get much else from Morrison's because I find it more expensive for what we buy in the supermarket. So
it's funny, isn't it? Because you used to shop at Morrison's when I first came here.
I did, because Morrison's offered the best value, and at one point their reward system was so good. Every week I was generating a £5 voucher. And I did my Christmas shop for about 30 quid or something silly like that, and boobs and all, you know, because I got that many vouchers saved up. But, then they changed the goalposts. Completely changed the goalposts. Oh, excuse me.
Because these days we go to Asda, which is better, isn't it, now?
Farm Foods have got some spots on McDonald's tasting nuggets. Yep. We also have a local food warehouse that we go to that has those. I love Iceland's frozen meals. Yeah, some of their frozen meals are quite good. Hannah likes. Is it Hannah that likes the fish pie? Or was it Lauren that liked the fish pie? Lauren, I
I think
think.
they both did.
Hannah likes certain pizzas from Iceland.
Oh, Hannah's fussy when it comes to
Oh,
food.
really fussy.
Has to be a certain thing from a certain place with Hannah.
Iceland has Greggs. Yep. And Aldi, actually, to be fair, Aldi's knockoff Greggs range is quite good. And I think Asda's have got sort of a, they'll do sausage, bean and cheese melts. Hannah loves those. She gets disappointed if she goes into Greggs and they haven't got any, or haven't got any ready. But her idea of heaven is a Greggs sausage, bean and cheese. We've also got an Iceland food warehouse that's opened up near us as well. So that's quite good. Because the Iceland food warehouses are not bad at all. But every supermarket is really what you make of it. And what you buy, if it's appropriate, if it does the job for you, fantastic. But we spent some time, didn't we, looking at all supermarkets and settled on Asda for what we buy. It's about the best value. Oh, Andy's zoned out and he's now humming at his phone.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Are you just fine and dandy? Just fine and dandy, Andy.
I'm fine.
Are you singing, dear?
Sort of.
How rude.
Yeah, I did my best.
Is there no salt and vinegar crisps on the sandwich? Did they make you sing?
They might. Food does some weird things.
I'm now making humming noises. Do noises. Goodness. Yes, to the Moon and Back comes back out this week. I've not seen that for a while, so it'd be good to get some progress in on that one.
Yes. Turns out that guy who was emailing me about wanting one of my videos to use, he wanted the footage that I got from the Full Monty Club, you know, the one in Sheffield?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't know that it burned down last year, the club.
I told you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, it was last year. I've slept a few times since then. I've slept a few times since then. Last April, now.
Yeah. So what's he want the footage for?
Hang on, I'll tell you. Let's see.
Liz is off to go off now. See you next Sunday. No worries, Lizzie. Do spring a like if you're off on the video. There's 18 likes and 30 odd of you watching, so there's a bit of a mismatch there.
He wants it because he wants to use edited footage of it to put in a video on a YouTube channel which is dedicated to preserving the lost history of the UK male stripper and ladies' night scene of the early 1990s right up to the mid-2000s. He himself is a former male stripper.
Sorry guys, just give me 2 minutes.
That makes it all right.
Yeah, it does. Back now. Sorry about that. Just had to tell Andy about something.
Yes.
And I'm really, really hoping that the mute button works.
Yeah, because that's not the kind of story that you guys would have wanted to hear.
No. I think Andy was quite surprised. Anyway.
Well, I wouldn't say I was surprised. I would say it was
unexpected.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's putting together a video for clubbing in the 90s as a noughties, is he?
Yeah, he's gonna let me know when it's done.
Awesome.
It's good when people ask me to use my footage for things.
When they ask, yeah. I mean, if somebody takes your footage and doesn't credit you, that's a different matter, isn't it?
I don't mind anyway. If someone takes my stuff and uses it in a fair and ethical manner, I don't care. Just get on with it, It's quite an honour.
They can use some stuff under fair use, but it's decent and good manners to credit you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Mute works. Oh, sad to say the mute button worked.
Yeah, you don't want to know what Nikki just told me.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the company. Say Sandy, take care. See you Wednesday. No worries, Sandy. Have a wonderful week, wherever it is that you're getting up to. And yes, see you Wednesday, all being well. Yes, sorry about that, guys. It was, shall we say, a little racy. And just for completeness, that was the one and only time that anything like that ever happened.
I don't care if it happened a million times, quite frankly, Nikki, because you're with me these days, so it don't make any difference.
Well, you would.
Why?
You would.
This was before I knew you. Why would I judge you based on what happened before I knew you?
But I'm not on mute, by the way. So. You wouldn't judge me anyway.
I'm not that sensitive, sweetheart.
You wouldn't judge me anyway. I know you.
Do my best.
Oh, excuse me. I'm gassy. Oh my. Right. I'm going to go and pop my monetisation on in a sec. Let me just find the end of this. Oh, look at that. There we go. It's a bit muggy tonight, isn't it? Have you closed the kitchen window, by the way? We didn't have a cat coming sitting on it today.
Oh, blimey. It's only 4 days away and it's the Clacton by-election.
Oh, do you think Count Binface is going to... He's going to be a shoo-in?
Going to be interesting, isn't it? I think Farage will win it. It's just a case of how much of the vote Binface gets, because I think he's going to get more than you might think.
Honestly, I think if people would to vote for Count Binface, it would be a wasted vote.
You're right, it'd be a wasted vote.
It'd be a wasted vote. Because surely there's got to be somebody else other than Farage.
Well, there are, but all the main parties didn't put a candidate up.
Even a local independent would be better than bloody Binface.
Well, there are a load of local independents standing as well. Not that any of them are going to get anywhere near. It is basically going to be either it's going to be Binface or Bin Juice, isn't it?
It's going to be Binface or Farage.
That's what I said.
To be fair, you can't tell the difference between them. There's not a lot, is there? Anna Karen says, fair use, but they can't use it as it is. They need to add to it, otherwise it's copyright infringement. So it's good that they ask. Yep. See, Andy's such a giving soul. He, you know, if somebody wants to use his footage, he's like, yeah, go ahead.
I see it as an honour.
Well, yeah, but there's also implications for it. Because if they're using it and making money off it, that's a different matter, isn't it? Is it a local election? It is an election in Clacton, which is a small town on the Essex coastline. And it's just a by-election because, you know, politicians are they make some daft decisions. Let's put it that way. Don't really want to. But yeah, there's no national election due for a while. But I think everybody's up in arms at the minute because we've just got a brand new Prime Minister, and 2 weeks into his premiership, he's bogged off on holiday.
Kind of not his fault, considering that he came to power right before the government's summer recess, so you know.
He will have known for a while back though that this was coming because everybody's been speculating, or everybody speculated a lot about Keir Starmer.
Well, in theory, it's Starmer's fault because he should have stayed on a bit longer to make sure he came in after the summer break.
Well, true.
So it's kind of not Burnham's fault, but you
know. Would they make him reveal his identity, or would he be able to stay as Binface if he won, I wonder?
We already know his identity. It's Jonathan Harvey.
Yeah.
He's a comedian.
But would he be on the ballot paper as Count Binface or as Jonathan Harvey?
Yeah, he's on the ballot paper as Count Binface because he's always on it as Binface Party.
Well, I look forward to him nationalising Adele.
Making 99...
99s with a flake cost 99p.
Yeah, that's brilliant. A brilliant policy, that.
And those people that rev up the cars and the exhausts and stuff, what did they say, they get fined or banned or something?
Yeah, mandatory fines for people who pass Clacton Station with an exceptionally loud exhaust or something like that.
Standardising the price of kebabs, yeah. We know about daft decisions, oh bless you. Yeah, nationalising Adele, that was funny. Come on, pattern keeper, don't be silly. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry, that Pepsi's giving me the burps. I could eat a kebab right now.
Well, I can order you one if you want.
No. No, because that would be greedy.
Wouldn't it? If your body is telling you to eat, then you're not greedy.
I'm not hungry, I just could fancy a kebab right
Oh,
now.
right, okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
Oh, get this.
What?
Wednesday, we have a chippy tea. It used to be a Thursday, but most recently it's moved to a Wednesday.
Well, it's kind of permanently become a Wednesday now because you don't go to Muslim.
Yeah, well, it won't be soon because I'll be going back. So Hannah said, I said to Hannah, what do you want from the chippy? She said, so I want a kebab. And I was asked if I'd make a list. So I wrote down on this list, mixed kebab, which is chicken tikka, and doner meat. Well, I didn't want chicken kebab. I just wanted doner meat. I went, look, it's my fault. I'm sorry. I wrote the list and I just wrote mixed kebab rather than thinking about it and just writing kebab. And the little swine sat there and ate all the chicken and left some of the doner meat. So what she'd moaned about, she ate. Little sod.
That's the beauty of our Anna. Sometimes you get things wrong, but it ends up being right. And when you get things right sometimes, it ends up being wrong.
It's like a little swine.
Mix it up.
Mix it
Almost
up as
does
it goes
go
along.
on, yeah. We have a cat who has come downstairs to greet us.
Yeah, Hannah will be down shortly to feed her, I suspect.
I've seen a lot of you today, Angel. Where have you been?
Hiding out upstairs. Doing what kitty cats do. Sleeping all day so that she can run rampage all night.
That's not too far from the truth, is it? Oh, you come and say hello. Oh, look at this, Nicky. I'm getting a fuss, look. This doesn't happen.
Consider yourself lucky.
Cat never comes to me.
She came into our bedroom this morning and sat on my chest and made biscuits. Fortunately, I had a duvet in the way, otherwise I would have been screaming.
Oh, God. Speaking of duvet, today's minute cryptic clue. Let me find it. The answer was duvet, but the clue was diabolical. Hang on.
If you ever complained about what we were served, we went hungry or were forced to stay at the table till it was finished. Yeah.
So, to get the answer duvet, the clue went as follows. Couple's performance includes dose of Viagra. It's common in the bedroom. To get that, couples performance is duet. Dose of Viagra is the V, and you put it together, and you get it's covered in the bedroom duvet.
My God. Some ridiculousness in these quizzes. I've done quite well on this. I am almost around 360 stitches, 300 stitches on this session, which is good. It's not competitive, but lots of scattered, and I'm trying to work threads out if I can, but I'm not travelling too far if I can help it. Right, here comes Hannah.
Coming to feed the cat.
No, I was coming to get put my necklace on. But it's not kitty feeding time yet, is it?
Yeah, it's nearly 9:30.
Oh, feed her while
It's like literally 9:30. There's only one minute. It's 21:29, Hannah. And the cat, to be fair to her, is sat there like a bread loaf waiting for your appearance.
Oh, feed her while I'm eating the bed as well.
Well, you're going to get meow back if you don't.
Oh, just that.
You don't want an upset kitty now.
She came into my bedroom this morning, Hannah, sat on my chest and made biscuits. Thankfully, I was covered by the duvet, otherwise she would have been a flying kitty.
Why is that not quite the same, but with a little man earlier, I thought taking it literally. He jumped up at one point and he put his paw on my leg.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, he's a bit like her. Obviously, he's using his paw, isn't he?
It's not obvious.
Shut up, you. So he's using his paw. And without realising, he's dug his claw into my leg.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't leave a mark on it, but obviously it just shocked me, so I moved the leg quick, and then obviously it frightened him.
Obviously.
Shut up! So I thought the best thing for scaring him. Aye.
No, you won't.
Hannah overuses the word obviously. You probably could tell there.
3 times in one sentence. Oi, language! I'm on a stream.
You can't see in the fridge.
Open the freezer.
Ah, yeah, that's an idea. The freezer light still works.
But we get a torch for the fridge.
No.
No.
There are
can
2
open
ways
the
you can see
freezer.
into the fridge. Open the freezer or put the kitchen light on. Choose. Choose wisely.
Right. So, 300 stitches there done on this stream. So that's really good. I'm pretty impressed with that. So these thistles look amazing. Really pleased with how they're coming out. This was put in today, this line down here, and this sort of arch bit, because I've sort of filled in along this line, and they're working back my way along this one. So yeah, 300 stitches, so happy enough with that. So thank you guys very much for watching this evening, and thank you for sharing in my live stream. It's always awesome to have you guys along for the ride. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, please do so before you leave. But thank you very much indeed for watching. Do take care. Happy stitching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.